Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm going to do a quick overview of my flight simulator and what all I've got, what all I've put into it, and how I've built mine. So we'll start off with the chair first. This chair was the frame there that you see underneath it came from a charter bus. Um, the seat that it came with, I got rid of. It's kind of older, so I got rid of it. Found this one online and took the base off of it and placed it on the black frame that you see there. And then I got some MDF board, cut it to the size that I wanted, painted it black, and then mounted those on both sides. So we'll start off with the joystick. It's the Thrustmaster HOTAS 4 for PlayStation 4 and PC. Works great. I've not had any issues with it. I play a lot of DCS and fly some jets and stuff. So it works out perfectly for me. I've not had any issues with it. I would like to get a Warthog someday, but maybe at a later time. But headset I use is a HyperX. What is it? The HyperX Cloud Flight, I think. It's a great little headset. I've not had any issues with it. It's got a pretty good lifespan for the battery wise. It's wireless, so you can see there I got track IR with it too. Got to have a little comfy pad for the seat. The mount for the joystick is actually made out of PVC pipe that I have mounted up underneath the seat there. So, and then it's detachable. If I'm flying with the yoke or something like that, I can just twist this off, and it goes up underneath the seat like that, and then tuck those wires in there. But yeah, and then it's easier to use the yoke, and I don't have a joystick right in my way. So on the left side, or on the right side, sorry, is the Cytec throttle quadrant that I have mounted there on some MDF board. Works out great. This throttle here, the little top of it that I got off Desktop Aviator, I believe, it was like $5. Makes it a little easier to control the throttle there, and then prop and mix, obviously. Behind that, I got a old plastic ammo can and just took the top off of it, painted it all black, and screwed it onto the MDF board there, and have my knee board and checklist and remotes and screen cleaner and everything like that in there. So a little bit easier to have everything there all together. And then we'll go over to the actual simulator. I'm just going to move my chair out of the way a little bit. Maybe. Sorry, guys. Alright, so we'll start with the left side. So down here is the ignition controls button box that I use. It's got 10 push buttons, some switches, toggle switches. They're just momentary switches. They don't stay flipped up, but they're perfect for what I need. These are great for DCS, using radios and whatever. But that is mounted on some MDF board as well. Used I think it was 30-pound double-sided tape on the back side of this thing to keep it there, and it's not moved. So I don't see any issues with that so far. And then moving on up, I've got a 10-inch tablet that I got. I think I even got that thing at Walmart. It's one of like the little ONN tablets. It's Android powered. It works great. I've not had any issues with it at all. It's great for looking at airfield charts and doing whatever I need to, especially for flying. It's great. You can, using Flight Plan Go, it makes it super simple, easy to read charts, and got my plane there, see where I'm flying. I got it charging right now. It's fine. Behind that, you can see I got my PlayStation 4 set up back there on the desk with all my games and everything. And then this stand that you see here, I built out of some 2x4 stuff that we had left over. Basically just wanted it sitting up higher than what the stands actually had. and I'm really pleased with the way it turned out. It's super simple, but I don't know, it worked out for me. So then there's my track IR up there at the top, and then keyboard, mouse, and then this is something that I built out of 2x4 as well. Just cut it to the right size, mounted it, and then I used some screws that I ran just to hold it in place, but I needed something for this yoke to set in that I could easily take off if I was using the joystick, just because the yoke kind of gets in the way. So it works out really good. Really pleased the way that turned out. And then we'll come over here. We'll start up here. This is my PC. It's a MSI Trident 3. It's a Intel i7 7700K with the GTX 1060, 6GB. Probably going to upgrade the SSD. I think right now it's a 256, so probably going to try to upgrade that at some point. And then the hard drive is a 1TB hard drive, but then down below that is my prop wash radio panels. Got the audio panel there at the top, and then two of the dual radios for COM1, NAV1, COM2, NAV2, and then my transponder, ADF down here. And then I used a button box. It was a 0 delay USB encoder for these buttons here in the top row. Changes all my stuff for the transponder here. This one from Prop Wash is really nice. Really easy to use, and can change everything there. IDEM button and squawk altitude and all that other stuff. And then down below that is the autopilot stuff. Just the main things that I need: heading, hold, heading, nav, approach, altitude, and VS. So that's pretty much it. I've got the Cytec. Oh, random hand. I got the Cytec Combat Flight Pro rotor pedals. Those work really well. I do plan on fixing all these wires and everything at some point. It's just kind of dirty right now, but all these audio panels and everything are running to this USB hub that I have back here. Let me see if I can get to where you guys can see it. Oh, there you go. But everything's ran to there. And then back here I've got everything ran to some USB hubs there, and everything's labeled what's what. So that's basically my whole setup. It's small. It's not real big as far as, like multiple screens or anything like that, but it does everything I need to, especially with track IR. It makes it super nice. But I'll try to link everything that I have in the description. So if you guys have any questions or have any more, want to know what my thoughts are on how all this stuff works, let me know in the comments. But other than that, I think that's all I got. So we'll see you guys later.